Hello guys, this is allrover, and in this lecture we will be seeing about the previous. It is basically the revisiting of the concept, and this concept will be used in what you call the closer and let. Closer and let we will be relating the closer and let. So this is the revisiting of the old concept for the use of another concept, that is closer and let, that we will be seeing in the next lecture. But in this lecture we will be revisiting the old concept. Now see the example code here. In this example code you can see where for in the for loop we have variable I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, and I plus plus. And then in the set timeout we are calling the function console.log I after 1 second. Set timeout will be called after 1 second, and after that we are printing console.log after for loop and I. So what should be the output for this piece of code? We have seen in the previous lectures also. So if I run this, you can see that the output of this piece of code is after for loop 6, and then 5 times it is printing 6. So what is the reason for that? So for that we will come in here. This is the code that we have seen just now, and this is the for loop I equal to 1, and the function this is the function that set timeout function that is will be called after 1 second. But after before reaching to the 1 second, I has completed its for loop and I has switched to the value 6, and after that for loop has exited. Now till now 1 second has not reached, and this line is printed after for loop I, and I has the value 6. Now since 1 second is reached, after that this function is going to be executed, in which I will be printed. But what is the value of I is the value of 6, so 5 times I value has been printed. Now we will be seeing another example code in which we are using let instead of using where, and we know that let has a scope, what you call a block scope instead of a global scope. So will be accessible only inside this for loop, that is inside this block only. Outside this block this will not be accessible. So if I run this code, then it is going to show you error. The reason is that we are using I here and it is not accessible. So reference I is not defined because I has been used with the keyword let, and let has a block scope. Now what is happening here, if I just comment this line, what should be the output of this code now? This code should be output 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5, right? So why this is happening? Why it is not printing 5 times 6? Because we are using let. So what happening is that this is the code that we have seen, and in the for loop I has become 1, and the set timeout of function associated to this I value 1 has been created. Now I has been incremented of the for loop, I has reached 2, and set timeout function corresponding to this value of I has been created. In this way 5 function has been created, and now after that this will be printed after 1 second. So it will print the value of I which is associated to I value 1, it will print I which is associated to I value 2, and this way 1 2 3 4 5 will be printed, right? So this is the difference between for and let. For has the global scope and let has the what is called a block scope. So thank you so much for watching, and in next lecture we will be seeing the what you call closer and let, or we can say let in for loops, right? So thank you so much for watching, and keep following the next lectures. Thank you very much.